Friday. Here we are out at East Skate Park. Friday morning, Friday. Woo! Good day so far. Mixed results. Had a little problems, but we had good times. The Marlin, that was me. All right, up next for your entertainment pleasure and my pleasure, we have the OMP Bighorn Sporting Hobby King soft Tundra tires. Get a nice take off, let it roll out, let it come off. Take that at them. No, I'm just kidding, man. It's a stall plane. It's not a scale plane. It's for stalling. Fine stall and for doing this kind of stuff, man. I just like the way this thing flies, man. It flies great.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Chris, I'm flying mine on a little old 4-cell 2200. And I can't remember what you were flying yours on. I've been landing okay today. I don't know if I'd want to have a bet off on landings or not, but
Takeoff flaps. Timer stop.
come in with takeoff flaps, low flaps. That was me, man. I was sitting there, I was like, I forgot I got a little bit of throw on that elevator. There you go, that was a perfect landing. Perfect example of how to screw it up.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
That's what that was. That was a perfect example of how to screw up a landing.
Takeoff flaps. Timer stop.
Gotta watch for stalls when you're messing around with that kind of stuff.
Timer start. Timer
There we
stop.
go. There we go. That was a good landing.
Flaps up. Timer start.
A little over there, but that's all right. Let's see if we can't put her on the runway. And you forget how well this thing glides, man. I am letting it go down past me
Takeoff flaps.
for a reason.
Landing flaps. Timer stop.
Now this thing's it's gonna start. Gotta get my power on. There we go. That was pretty.
Flaps up.
Again, I let it go. I wanted it to go about right there. Went down a little further. I had full flaps on, and
Timer start.
they produce a lot of drag, so you gotta come in with the power. Be smooth on the let off of the power. Whoa. Man, how'd I get sweat in my eyes? That ain't supposed to happen with a sweat band. I got it up pretty high.
Timer stop.
Let's come in without, we'll do it without flaps landing here. I'm just kind of aiming it towards the ground, a little power. There we go, the rudder. I had to put right rudder on it, like even before it touched down, because it was wanting to head over there into the wind's coming from right over there, so it's a little crosswind, but you know, it's not enough.
Timer start.
It impacts the planes, but like there I had to use right rudder to keep it going straight.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
But it's not like it's a game changer or anything. All right, I'm going to land in the taller grass out there,
Timer stop.
just right on the other side of the runway. Hopefully, I'll probably hit center of the runway. Get away from the trees. Throttle, throttle, throttle. There we go. Yeah, it was a little, yeah, I don't know. The hill's there, the wind's coming from the gap. That's my excuse. No, it's not an excuse. That is a hill. Again, I just took off because that's tall grass. Even though I've got the recommended prop for 4S, but it's a master air screw, so if I put it on, I'll have to cut up the spinner to get it to fit. I don't know that for a fact. I just know the master air screw is a little different shaped to this shaft. So we can't do this perfect. There we go. Dropped a little bit of a wind because of the wind's hitting it from the side there, so it dropped a little right wing.
Timer start.
I could have countered on the ailerons a little more to prevent that from happening. But there's no sets. Every landing's different, man. You can't just say you're gonna do it at 25% throttle every landing. That just doesn't work. We'll try to keep it up on 2 wheels.
Timer start. Time remaining 2 minutes.
There we go. That worked well. That time I used my aileron to keep the wing from dropping. Ah. I just needed this day, man. This is perfect, man. I hadn't been out. Well, I flew on vacation. And I flew a little bit in the yard. Ah, this video is getting kind of long, so let's call her. Let's bring her around.
Landing flap.
Go full
Timer
flaps.
stop.
We'll go for the money. The money shot. Not bad, a little bouncy.
Flaps up.
Rough ground. That's my story.
Timer start.
Now I got my elevator pegged up to roll, and it got a lot of power. I'm not just hitting a little power,
Timer stop.
because on that tall grass you got to get it rolling. If you mess around just barely pulling the power on.
Timer stop.
See, I even, to help out in that turn, I had some aileron too, so it just helps. Every little bit helps.
Timer stop. Timer stop. Timer stop. Timer stop.
Roll her down the hill.
Stop.
Look at her roll.
Motor off.
Oh, there you have a quick, dirty little Bighorn flight. First flight. I got a couple more flights left in me today. There you have the Bighorn, man. It's a blast. It's like once I've got these Bighorn planes, it's like I don't even care. It's hard to get even Bigfoot out and fly anymore, because this thing will do it all. I just love it. I love the way it handles, the way it flies. There's where I put my 2200s. It's not all the way up to the front. It's about in the middle of the third hole from the front on the firewall. It could go up a little bit more, about an inch, 3/4 of an inch more to the firewall. That's where I like my 2200s. I fly all my 2200s up there. The E-flights are a little lighter than the Lipinairs and the Turnigy. A little lighter than that, but that's where I put it. I've played with it going back further and I didn't like it. That's where I fly it. Whew! Bighorn in the sun. Jeff in the sun. It's starting to get hot. It's knocking on 90. The humidity's up in the 90s. Tuco's in the shade. We're out here at Eastgate Aero Park, Dothan, Alabama, having fun. Wish you were here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. This is Jeff saying, thank you.